Good evening and welcome to Rigaud, Quebec for day number 13 of the 2022 LHDO President's Cup playoffs. The sole surviving team from Kahnawake, the U18 Bees, getting set to do battle against the number 8 seeded HRS Hawks. It's the 1v8 quarterfinal. The winner moving on to the semis, and the loser will see their season come to an end. Christopher LeBlanc, the starting netminder for the HRS Hawks. 6 wins, 8 losses, 2 ties on the year. The only head-to-head matchup between these two teams was a 3-2 Mohawks win back during the first game of the restart back in February. Mohawks 3-2 winners and 9-1 winners in their first round game over the Vaujoy Titans. They'll play the winner of the HRS Predators Valleyfield matchup, which is coming up after this one. The Mohawks will be wearing black with yellow trim and white as well. We'll be playing from our left to right. The Hawks in the whites with brown, black, and yellow trim. They'll be skating right to left. Clay Daibo, the head coach, along with Daniel Kirby. Only 3 graduating players this year, so a super young team for the Mohawks. Remember, you can play 3 years in this division, and only 3 players are graduating this year. So this core could be together for a long haul. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. For the Mohawks, Martin Stacy up front. Cash Daibo on the left side, and the right wing will be guarding with Dudjay Kirby. Back end, looks like Phoenix Lahash and Randy Kirby, who's got it now, and we are underway here in this quarterfinal. Ready with Dudjay Kirby, shoots, and that hits something and deflects over the top of the goal. Picked up by the Hawks, and Lahash kept it alive momentarily. Now it's banked off the wall, and that rolls wide of Damon Paul, and an icing call just 19 seconds into this contest. So they're playing 3 12-minute periods. I would not think that this game would end early like the first round game did, where the Mohawks jumped all over the Vaujoy Titans. This is a HRS team which has much more balance. As it's cleared by Howard Daibo and down. Valversi picks it back up, centers it out in front, broken up. Paul has to come up early and make a big kick save. Picked back up by HRS. It's played out to the point, and the puck gets out. Stacy up ahead. Daibo, he couldn't get there. A long ball played up for him, and he just couldn't settle it down. And back on the Hawks, skating in on the far side. They get it to Kahnawake territory. Josh Terrier knocked off the puck by Kirby. He picks it up here. Kirby's pass, slapped up, knocked down by Terrier. And the last line of defense was Stacy, and he got that. And the Mohawks have 6 on the ice, and they got caught. And the penalty kill has to come away with a huge play early in the game. It's time for a Mohawk Super Bingo Jackpot Chasers penalty kill. Mohawks were 5 for 5 killing penalties in the first round against the Titans. And a face-off coming up to the right of Damon Paul. Aiden Tull, the center, centering this line with Tristan Jasmine and Brendan Walker. Terrier at the point with William Dunwoody. The Horodu Daibo will take the draw here. Lex Marquis is his winger. Picked up by the Hawks. Tull got it up to Walker. At the point it goes. Terrier, he looks, gets a shot away, and that hits a body and goes wide. Picked up by the Hawks, intercepted, and played off the wall. Does not get out. Dunwoody shoots, and that one knuckles wide. Picked up on the other side. Played out in the high slot. Kick save by Damon Paul. From point-blank range, he makes the stop. And Walker has to come back for the Hawks. Or Dunwoody, sorry, 23. William Dunwoody skating up the center. Corralled by HRS, shot into Kahnawake territory. Daibo has a look, drills one off the boards, gets to the point, kicked up by Deere. He's tied up, but Kahnawake makes the play and gets the puck out of the HRS zone. And the official making a good play, stepping up for the Mohawks and setting a pick. Unintentionally, obviously. 1 minute gone by in this power play. No score, 9:50 left to go in the first period. Here come the Hawks. Comes out in front, centering feed, and the puck is now taken control of. Back at the point it goes. Here's a wrister, and that one deflects and goes wide of the net. Picked back up by HRS. A feed, Paul intercepted it, cleared away from danger, but not out of the zone. Comes to the point. Daibo picks it up on the wall, has a look, and rams it the other way around. Kept alive at the point. Now a shot going to come in. There it is, and that hits Walker, who's screening in front. Walker got it back. Walker plays it back. Noah Norton with the steal, and he gets it out of the zone. 13 seconds to go in the Mohawks penalty, which was too many men on the ice. And what a pass! In behind the defense! Backhander score! Mohawks have the option here to challenge because of the camera, but they're not going to use it. They don't actually, but so Noah Brabant has been given the goal. What a pass from their own end, though. This is a 140-foot pass.
Come on, ref, wake up! Put your glasses on!
And the Hawks have taken the lead. It's 1-0, and HRS on the board first against the 1 seed. A costly penalty in the end. Mohawks come back. Right there to Montour. Sends it deep. Montour run into behind that HRS goal. Guarding with Dudjay Kirby. Centers it out in front. That's broken up. And the Hawks scoop it up. Kirby shoots from point blank range, and that was blocked by HRS. William Dunwoody gets it up the point, and it's out to center ice. Taken back by Deere, and he picks it up. Kirby overskates the puck. Randy Kirby picks that one up. Montour knocked off stride by Dunwoody. Dunwoody with a dangerous pass, and Martin Stacey in deep. Could not get it out. Picked up by the Hawks. And now we've got a whistle away from the play. And an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty coming up to the Mohawks for knocking the stick out of the way. Phoenix Lahash is going to the box. Nope, it's not Phoenix, sorry, it's Randy Kirby. And HRS now on the power play. They're 1-for-1 with the man advantage. Aiden Tall taking the draw. Lucas Alaruzo on the point. They're on the wing. Got a whistle. And the Kahnawake Owner waved out of the draw. So the Mohawks are going to have to kill off a penalty. 7:59 to go here in the first. HRS 1, Kahnawake no score. Here's a shooting. Back behind the net it comes. Picked up by the Hawks. Alaruzo Tall back to the point. And there's a wrister. Saved by Paul, and it's deflected and they score. Velinosi, and it's 2-0 Hawks. 2 power play goals for HRS.
Let's go, Mohawks!
And a big test here for the regular season champions. Down 2-0. Still a lot of time to be played, though. 7:42 left in the first. And the Hawks lead at 2-0. Norton gets the puck away from Aiden Tall, who's got it now. Tall got it back to the point, and that shot was blocked by Montour. Daibo up to Martin Stacy. He's muscled off by Velenusi. Good battle in that along the half wall. Played up to the point. Intercepted, and Kahnawake getting behind the defense, but he has to slow up. Daibo's got it now. Kahnawake knocked off the puck, and it's banked off the wards, but not out by Velenusi. And now HRS gets it out of the zone. Shot back into Kahnawake territory. And the Hawks are the first ones on it. Stacy knocked it down. And guarding with Dudjay, Kirby picks it up behind his own goal. Kirby plays it up. And that pass bounces over the stick of Kahnawake, and we have an icing call with 6:38 to go in the first. Well, this is what you expect. You know, it's the playoffs, and maybe if this is a best-of-7 series, the 1 seeds would always beat the 8s. This is a 1-8. It's single elimination, and the 8 seed has used 2 power play goals to their advantage here, and the 1-seeded Mohawks have to refine their composure and get back into this one. They scored 8 goals in the first round. I think we'll be okay. They have to get one here. As the shot comes in, that's saved. That was Cross getting the shot away, and the Hawks pick it back up. Walker moves in. Walker behind the net. It's taken back. Markey behind the net picks it up for the Mohawks, and he gets started. Lex Markey gathers up the center, fanned on the pass, and he runs over Velenusi. And now HRS picks it up. They'll shoot it in. Ronan Daibo gets the puck behind his own goal, plays it around the horn. Puck comes to the point, and it's intercepted by Dunwoody, who lost his balance. Kirby picks it up. Kirby trying the long pass, and that's knocked down by Ronan Daibo. Got as far as center, and he's run into. The Hawks come back, and it's taken away. And here come the Mohawks. They hide in Ruckwood Deer, turning on the Jets. Deer fires, and that's blocker down, or glove down, sorry, by Christopher LeBlanc. Back to the point it goes. Markey in traffic, drifting back to the corner. And it's taken back by Markey. Markey behind the goal, tries to pass it out in front. That first pass was blocked. Markey on the backhand, turns, puts it back behind the goal. Dehaiden Ruckwood Deer pursuing the puck on the other side. Plays it back to the point. Kirby. And he had it stolen. 2-on-1 Hawks developing here. There's a shot. Big stop. Damon Paul getting the blocker on it. Kirby picks it back up. Kirby tied up.
Help him!
Kirby by himself, but he does regain composure. Play it up the ice. George Jacobs catches the pass. Jacobs 3-on-2 Mohawks. Jacobs a shot that hits a leg and it goes into the opposite corner. Knocked down at the point. And there's a wrister kicked away. And the Hawks bring it into Kahnawake territory. Lahash back. There's a wrister. Bash save. A rebound. No, what a save by David Paul. Randy Kirby up the ice. And here's a shot from the high slot. Save made. And Damon Paul with a big stop and keeping the score 2-0. 4:16 to go in the first. 2-0 HRS. 2 power play goals for the Hawks. Randy Kirby up the ice. With there it is Montour. Montour spins. Montour shoots it into HRS territory. Giving chase is William Dunwoody. Dunwoody shakes it off and plays it back around the horn. Chipped back into the Hawk zone. Dunwoody. Montour took a bump and now it's played out to center ice. Lahash off the wall. Walker. And he's muscled off the puck by Stacy. And the Hawks shoot it back in. Delayed offside. And the Hawks tag up. Randy Kirby behind his own goal. 3:20 to go in the first. And that pass handcuffed Martin Stacy. And the Hawks on the intercept. Tall And it's now picked up by the Mohawks. Played off the wall too far though, and that will go all the way down. And icing is called with 3:06 to go in the first. The Hawks leading 2-0. Face off to the left of the Kahnawake goal. Run back to the point. Puck's on edge. A shot misses the goal. Played behind the net. Noah Norton. Norton. Picked up, and we got a whistle and a penalty coming up to HRS for interference. And Kahnawake, you need your break. Here's your break. Lucas Alaruzo going off, taking a penalty 200 feet from his own net. That's what happened in the second Mohawks penalty. They took a penalty way out on the other side of the ice. So now a face-off's coming up inside the Hawks zone. Kahnawake will take it. Mohawks down by a score of 2-0 here, trying to get back into this contest. Slapped out. There's a wrister, and that's blockered down. Pick back up. Centering feed to Daibo. Out in front, and that pass just missed. Daibo had an opportunity. He was in that point-blank range, and it's cleared out. Noah Norton took a spill. Puck goes into the Mohawks corner. And there's a takeaway. Played off the wall, and away come the Mohawks. It's Daibo. Daibo. Gets in, gets a shot away. That's knocked down. Caston picks it back up and fanned on it. And it's sent the length of the ice by the Hawks. 45 seconds gone by in the manpower advantage. Kirby with a lead pass. Sent back down by Daibo, and the Hawks. We got a whistle. I think the referee thought that HRS had too many players, and then he went back at it and said, sorry, my bad. And so they're going to redraw it at center. They thought it was a penalty, but they took it back and realized the Hawks only had 4 players on the ice instead of 5. 30 with Dante Kirby coming in. Kirby. Behind the net. Kirby still with it. Randy Kirby. So that passes it outside. There's a drive. Deflected. Save made by LeBlanc. Randy Kirby can't keep it in, and the Hawks get it out the center. Montour. Good feed up to Martin Stacy. He shoots. Missed LeBlanc. Picked back up by the Mohawks. Kirby back behind the net. Stacy knocked off the puck by Dunwoody. Dunwoody spits one off the wall. Montour holds it in. And shot back into the Hawks zone. 10 seconds to go in the manpower advantage. 1 minute remaining in the first. And it's driven the length of the ice. And that'll do it. The Mohawks power play fails to click. They are 0 for 1 with the man advantage. Randy Kirby. Passes one up. Stacy deflects it in. Stacy. "37 seconds to go. Stacy trying to force the issue. Stacy still with it. Stacy weaving magic down low. Stacy out in front. Stacy's got it back. Trying to pass it. Too many bodies there, though, for HRS. 20 seconds to go. Out come the Hawks into Kahnawake territory. Tull has the puck. Tull to the point. Lalena shot. Deflected. Kicked away. Back out in the high slot. 2 seconds to go. They don't realize how much time is left, and that opportunity goes by the wayside, but HRS scores twice. 2 power play goals, courtesy of Noah Brabant and Jack Villanosi, and that's where we stand. It's 2-0 Hawks after the first. we're getting ready to start the second period. The first period went just about as well as the HRS Hawks would have loved here, going into this 1v8 matchup. The underdogs, and they have a 2-0 lead over the number 1 seeding Mohawks. There's a knockdown in the high slot. And taken back by the Hawks. Teho'orerodu Daibo now picks it up, sends one around the horn. Picked up by the Hawks. Centering feed is blocked, and Daibo gets one off the wall, and it's banked out in the zone. Oh, wow. Dangerous collision. Dangerous looking collision in neutral ice. Kirby overskated the puck. That was Stacy, sorry. And now the Hawks control it. Cross going after the puck, but HRS scoops it up. Back behind the goal it comes. There's a wrister which is knocked down. We got a whistle. And that'll be a hooking call coming up to the Mohawks. Wait a minute, why are we starting this period with 15 minutes? First period started with 12. The second one starts with 15. Anyway, the way the game's going, Mohawks get 3 extra minutes to try and wake up. Hawks up 2-0 and on their third power play of the game. They're 2 for 2 on the man advantage, and it's played up. They ended up with Deer trying to apply pressure to Dunwoody. Dunwoody mishandled the pass, and Deer lost his footing going after the puck. Picked up by the Hawks. Terrier deflected it over, and there's a wrister which will bounce wide of the goal. Back behind the net. Played out in front, and that one's intercepted by Kirby, and the Mohawks clear it out of the zone. Teho'orerodu Daibo picks it up, shoots one, deflected into the corner. And here come the Hawks. Daibo with the takeaway, and Daibo shoots one into the Hawks zone. 1 minute gone by in this power play. Back come the Hawks. Brought back in by HRS. There's a wrister from a sharp angle. Paul turned it away. And it's played out of the zone by Kirby. Wide of the block. 37 seconds to go in the HRS power play. Hawks up by a score of 2-0. And here comes HRS motoring their way into Kahnawake territory. Back to the point it goes. There's a wrister. Knocked down in front of the net. And it deflects it to the opposite corner. Picked up by the Hawks. A centering feed. Oh, what a stop by Damon Paul. As he turns that one aside and keeps the game 2-0. Don't forget, this is the Mohawks' first game in 8 days, so it's really a battle of rust versus rust, especially when you factor in that everybody's been playing basically 3 games a week since the restart of the season. There's a shot in on Paul. He'll make the save and freeze it. Don't forget, the U13C Mohawks played 7 games in 6 days, including a doubleheader on their final game, or the final day of that stretch. Now we've got a whistle. Face off to the right of the goal with 9 seconds to go in the power play. Kirby picks it up, gets one off the boards and out of the zone. And that will do it for the HRS power play. They're now 2 for 3 on the man advantage. Now come the Hawks. Shot. Sent wide. Picked back up behind the net. And that's poked off the stick and out the center. Shot back in. The Hawks got to tag up. Ronan Dibo starting behind his own net. Dibo up the ice. Kirby let it roll. And it's stolen by HRS. And that's fanned upon. There's a wrister. Paul kicked it out. And it's cleared out of the zone. Icing waved. Here comes HRS. Poked away. Another rush where HRS basically was able to go right up Broadway. Mark Reed backhands it into HRS territory. LeBlanc will freeze this one with 10:41 to go in the second. The Mohawks down by a score of 2-0 here. Face off to the left of the Hawks goal. Dibo behind the net. Sends it down low. The centering feed blocked. Stacy back behind for Howard Dibo. He shoots. LeBlanc had to kick it out as it hopped on him. Stacy got it back. Stacy takes it to the goal. Stacy shoots and that's blocked. Stacy picks it back up, out in front, Caston missed it. Out the other side, picked up by the Hawks. Dibo leads it to one of the Hawks. Kirby. And they're gonna freeze it as it's stuck along the wall. 10:03 to go here in the second. The Hawks leading by a score of 2-0. 2 power play goals for HRS. I like the pressure that the Mohawks got, but they just weren't able to get a shot off. Sooner or later, though, you figure if they keep getting those kinds of opportunities, they will land on net. And hopefully for them behind LeBlanc. As the Hawks come back, 3-on-1 HRS. But that pass hops over the stick of Evan Hamilton. Hamilton picked it back up. Dibo picked his pocket, picked back up at the wall and by the Hawks. And it's intercepted. The Horodu Dibo got it up the center. And there's a wrist shot which will be kicked away by Gardiwadaje Kirby. Kirby up the ice. And it's picked up by HRS now. Tall trying to get inside. He nearly did. But Randy Kirby got up just enough of him. Puck stuck behind the Mohawks goal and it's played back to the point. Chipped back into the corner. Hamilton played it out in front, but that pass is picked off. Shot in by the Mohawks. Good job by Caston Dibo. The Horodu Dibo with the steal. He won that battle. Martin Stacy centers it. Save LeBlanc and a rebound. Cleared away from the HRS tender. Tripping call coming up. And HRS were going to work on their 4th power play on the night. And with 8:47 to go here in the second, the Mohawks just getting into a bit of a groove here. Getting some opportunities and some chances. They take an offensive zone penalty. Face off to the left of the Mohawks goal. There's a shot off of the chest of Deer, who's after the puck here. Nirakwa goes into the corner, lost his balance, picked up by HRS. Mohawks have to tag up. Cross lost it, and it's taken and shot back in to the Mohawks zone. Kirby picks it up. Kirby picks it up. Gardiwadaje Kirby gets it to HRS territory. Kirby, it's a shot away, save, a rebound, and it hops over the stick. And here come the Hawks. Slap shot, Damon Paul kicked it away. Cross, overskated it, picked up by HRS. A centering feed, knocked away by Paul. Grandy Kirby clears it off the boards, not out. There's a slapper knocked down by Gutty with Dudjay Kirby. He goes into close quarters, 36 seconds to go. Sealing off any routes. And they're going to freeze the puck. And a face-off coming up with 32 seconds to go on the HRS power play. Back to the point. There's a slap shot blocked. And a shot through traffic cleared out. Wow, what a swing. Baseball season's in effect, even though there was a ton of snow on the ground this morning. And the faceoff's coming out just outside the HRS blue line. 22 seconds left in the Mohawks penalty. Won by the Hawks. 2-on-1. Krister shot. And Damon Paul kicked it away. And the Mohawks get it off the wall and out of the zone. Shot in by HRS. Wraparound try. Picked up by the Mohawks and cleared but not out. Penalty to Divo is over. They scored! So it's not officially a power play goal, but it's scored with about 2 seconds after the penalty ended. So basically, HRS has their third power play goal, even though it won't go into the books like that. And it's 3-0. George Jacobs shoots it in. Pass to Divo. Given up. Backhanded out of the zone. Icing waved. Stolen puck. Stacy, or Caston Divo in high there, as Ronan Divo picks it up. 5:58 to go. Mohawks in their biggest hole of the season, down by 3 goals here. And HRS brings it back. Drop pass! Oh, and that one sent just wide of the target. Hamilton on the opportunity. And picked up by the Mohawks, and here comes Kahnawake getting across center. Into the Hawk zone with Stacy. He shoots and it just missed. And there's no way LeBlanc was able to see that either. Kirby had the puck bounce on him. Picked up by HRS. That shot in. Off of a leg. Played up the wall. Out to the blue line and cleared back into HRS's zone. And that'll be icing with 5:09 to go here in the second. Win the draw. Played up the wall. And you know what? They've been doing a lot of that tonight. They've been really impressive in the face-off circles. 2 for 4 on the power play, but their third goal was basically a byproduct of a power play, as the penalty was released about 2 seconds before the goal happened. Sends his Gives one up. It's deflected. Caught down by HRS. But the Mohawks aren't having success with those stretch passes. The Hawks have really caught on to that. Deer. Backhanded. The point. Divo couldn't control it. Kirby. But now they're going to freeze it up with 4:05 to go.
Come on, guys, get it! Puck's not gonna go to you.
3-0 HRS. 4:05 to go in the second. Back on the Hawks. Shot from a sharp angle. Paul makes the save, and he's got it. The Hawks leading by a score of 3-0 right now. Now, to their credit, Kahnawake has been a very good third period team this year, but they're going to have to come up with something big to have their season continue. And Cross didn't know where the puck was.
Right away!
Stolen by HRS. Paul with a big stop. A rebound loose in the slot, and that one's covered up by Damon Paul. Mohawks down by a score of 3-0 here with 3:21 to go in the second. And that clearing attempt hit a leg. Hit the leg of the official. That's still in play. And the Hawks scoop it up. Back to the point it goes. Back out to the other point. There's a wrister. And Cash Divo's turning on the Jets. He takes a slap shot. LeBlanc knocks it down. They hold it over to Divo with the steal. Divo back behind the net for Caston. Divo, who can't handle that pass. Laid up. And cleared up to Gertie with Kirby, who has it. Kirby moves in. Kirby lost his balance. Penalty coming up to the Hawks. Knocked down, and LeBlanc makes the save.
It's not power play!
And a penalty coming up to HRS. Kahnawake 0 for 1 on the man advantage. And they're desperately going to need to make it 1 for 2. 2:28 to go in this second period, and the Mohawks get a power play. It's a trip. Martin Stacy, Dehainer Duckwood-Deer, and Dehainer Divo up front. Gertie with Kirby at the point. He shoots. LeBlanc with a glove stop. Christopher LeBlanc catches that one. 3-0 lead for the Hawks here. One back to Kirby, who plays it back behind the goal. They hold it over to Divo. Trying to get by. Divo tied up, and the Hawks can't clear it. Divo with the steal, and the puck rolls off his stick, and it gets out. Paul stops it for Noah Norton. Noah. His clearing attempt hit a leg. And it's played out in front. Martin Stacy, 1 of 3 graduating on Kahnawake. And it's played out. attempt hits a leg, and shot back in, and it's scored! Martin Stacy. It's a power play goal, and the Mohawks are down 3-1. Well, this is a nightmarish bouncer, Christopher LeBlanc. The puck's on edge. Martin Stacy just flicks it. The puck takes a weird bounce, and Kahnawake on the board. They have a pulse here with a minute 22 to play. Third power play goal of the game. First one for the Mohawks, obviously. And here come the Mohawks. Deer moves in. Deer. It's loose in front. Deer. Oh, what a stop, LeBlanc! That's exactly what you have to do if you're a goalie. You give up a goal that you might want to have back, and then you come back with the best stop of the game right there. That's what you need to do if you're a goaltender. Good job, good stuff, number 31, and that's Christopher LeBlanc. A minute 7 to go. 3-1 Hawks leading. Cross, got it back to Gutty with Dudjay. He shoots it back behind the net. Cash to Daibo, slows it up. Daibo out in front, and that pass is gonna get by Lex Marquis. And the Mohawks take it away. Icing coming up. No, icing waved. Ready with Dudjay Kirby. Let's say roll that. That's icing. I don't think the HRS coaching staff's going to be all that impressed with that icing call, but with 40.9 left to go.
Come back, Cole! You got us from back!
Face off to the left. Face off to the left of the HRS goal. Mohawks trailing 3-1. 40.9 to go. Stacy. Picked up. Here's the shot. Score! One-goal game. Pass to Daibo, buries it. And what a third period we are in for here. There's still 33.5 seconds to go in this period, so who knows? 2 quick goals, and the Mohawks, not only do they have a pulse, not only do they have a heartbeat, but their eyes are starting to wake up here. Lex Marquis, from his knees, makes the play in the corner. Martin Stacy. Stacy lost the puck. Randy Kirby stepping up. There's a wrister. LeBlanc turned it aside. Randy Kirby kept it in. There's a feed. A wrister. That goes wide. And that is it for the second period. 2 in a row, and it's 3-2 HRS at the end of the second. Welcome back to the Arena College Bourget in Rigaud, the HRS Hawks, the number 18, the 1 seed Kahnawake Mohawks. Hawks leading 3-2 as we start the third period. 15 minutes, plenty of time for the Mohawks to try and tie this one up. They scored 2 goals in the last 2 minutes of that second period to make a 3-0 game, a 3-2 scoreline. But the Hawks start this period on the attack. Kirby. Ready with Dudjay Kirby. Comes out in the high slot. There's a wrister, and Damon Paul turns it aside. There over Daibo. Coming in. Daibo kicks it up to himself. Daibo tried to get a backhander on the net, but it was blocked. Dehorodou himself ended up in the net, but that's not what he's trying to put in there. As the Hawks come back up. Kirby trying to find the puck, and he clears it out to center. Picked up by HRS. Shot back into the Mohawks net. They're behind the Mohawks net. Played off the wall. That's a wrister goal. That's blocked. Deer trying to pick it up. Deer plays it around the horn, intercepted by the Hawks. Randy Kirby kept it alive. Dehoerodu back behind the goal for Jacobs. George Jacobs not able to get that. Picked up by the Hawks as Dunwoody comes out. William Dunwoody across center ice. William Dunwoody, Kirby knocked it out. And there's a wrister that Paul steers it aside. Banked off the wall, the high slot. There's the drive, and that's blocked. And it goes wide. Picked back up by Deer. And intercepted by HRS. And away come the Hawks. There's a wrister. Damon Paul, the save. And he gobbles it up. And we're going to have matching minors, it looks like here. Dehoerodu, Divo, and no matching minors. It's just a penalty to the Hawks. I thought they were going to take Velinosi and Dehoerodu, but Velinosi came in. They ruled it after the whistle, and a golden opportunity for the Mohawks here on the Mohawk Super Bingo Jackpot Chasers power play. Kahnawake 1 for 2 on the advantage. And they have a golden chance to try and tie this baby up. Martin Stacy taking the draw. Stacy won it to the point. Kirby, slap shot. That just missed. Ronan Dibo shoots it out in front. That one deflects. Markwe lost his balance. Markwe knocked it down. Markwe trying to play it back. And caught up along the wall. Cross, a wraparound attempt. That's blocked. And now Ronan Dibo has to come in. He does. And it's shot back the length of the ice here. Aiden Tall, the first one on it. He's for HRS. A feed out in front. Kirby blocked it. Tall plays it back. And the Hawks get it one out. Kahnawake with cross. Shooting. That hits a leg. Played off the wall. Ronan Dibo keeps it alive. That hits the stanchion. And Tall overskated it. Dibo taking off the puck. And back come the Mohawks. Lex Markwe. Markwe with the interception. Markwe for the tie! Hit the post! Off the iron. And it stays 3-2. Lex Markwe had a golden chance and he rang one off the post. But there it is with Tor taking the draw. Dehoerodu Dibo trying to find the handle, gave it up. Kirby. And the Hawks get it out. Clear it out of the zone. Dibo by his lonesome. Dibo shoots it into HRS territory. Dehoerodu with the steal. He shoots. Save the ball. And it's cleared out of the zone with 10 seconds to go. Kirby played it out. And it's cleared the length of the ice. And that is going to do it. With a manpower advantage. But there it is with Tor. Lahash trying to pass it up. Pass goes behind Dibo. He's got it now. Dibo shoots it on goal, and that's steered aside. 10:55 to go in the third. Comes back to the point. Kirby overskated, and HRS comes back. Lahash is the lone man back for the Mohawks. There's the move. There's the wrister. There's the glove save by David Paul. It's 3-2, HRS leading. 10:45 to go in the third. Back to the point. Noah Norton having some trouble. And they're going to freeze play. Mohawks trailing 3-2. Martin Stacy made the play. George Jacobs. Jacobs up to Deere. Oh, he made that play. Deere, the drive, and that shot goes wide. Behind your knuckle with Deere, shoots. Save made, and a rebound. The puck gets out of the zone. George Jacobs shoots one in on net. That's steered away. Randy Kirby stepped up, knocked down the first clearing attempt. And away comes HRS. A centering feed, and that'll be offside. Here with 9:47 to go. Played up the ice. Cross shoots it into HRS territory. And the Hawks with the steal. Shot up. And that'll go behind two defenders. Randy Kirby banks one up the center. Shot up, and that's going to go out of play here at College Bourget Arena. 9 minutes, 24 seconds to go. HRS Hawks 3, Kahnawake Mohawks 2. Here in this quarterfinal. The winner will move on to play the winner of the HRS Predators Valleyfield matchup. Got a whistle, a delay here as one of the officials has gone over to speak with Clayton Dybo, the head coach of the Mohawks. Face off to the right of Damon Paul. Cross. Barrels his way up the center. There's a shooting attempt that is blocked, and Damon Paul picks it up. Paul tried to get it to Noah Norton. Picked up by the Hawks. A shot saved. A rebound! Paul the stop! And the Mohawks gather it up. Banked off the wall and out of the zone. Back defensively is William Dunwoody. Dunwoody behind his own goal. Cross in on the forecheck, and it's played up. HRS comes back. Graban got the return feed behind the net. Graban out in front. Markley with the steal. And Cross with a little bit of room to skate. That's closed off by Dunwoody, and the Mohawks just shoot it out. Picked up by Dybo, the Orodu Dybo. Knocked down by Terrier. Clearing attempt is blocked. A follow-up chance knocked down, and the Orodu picks it up. Dybo shoots it into HRS territory. Puck goes behind the Hawks net. And the Hawks come back. 2-on-2. There's a slapper. Paul the save. A rebound. Paul cleared it away. Pass to Dybo, shoots it out. Icing the call with 7:43 to go. These Hawks inches away from probably putting this game, if not out of reach, then really close. I know it's only 3-2 right now, but with 7:43 and no goals scored in this period, Mohawks are pressing for that tie right now, but just haven't been able to get it. Back to the point. Intercepted. There's a pass that's broken up. And the wrister hits a stick and goes out of play. Face off coming up. Face off to the left of the Mohawks goal. 7:34 remaining. And here comes Verdes Mator shooting it in. Starting with Dudjay Kirby, picks it up, gliding in. Kirby. 3 Hawks were surrounding him. Stacy chips it back behind the net. That clearing attempt is blocked. And the Hawks get it out of the zone. Ronan Daibo shoots it in, steered away by LeBlanc. There's a slap shot, knocked down. Stacy trying to drive it in. Daibo there, Mator getting to the front of the goal. We got a whistle, play halted. 6:41 to go, and you know what? This official's letting the play, but he's not letting a lot of time go to waste. Maybe good news for a team that's trailing in this game. Two Hawks leading. Mohawks pressing for the tie. Starting with Dudjay Kirby. Behind the net, Terrier sends one up the wall for Hamilton. Hamilton chips it out of the zone. And Kirby has to get back. 2-on-0. There's a wrist there. Shot over the top of the net. Ronan up the ice for Martin Stacy. Stacy driving in. Stacy a slap shot, that's blocked. Stacy got it back. Stacy a backhander, and that one's blocked. Cashton Daibo crashing hard. Daibo sent it back out. Kirby kept it alive, lost his balance though, and it's a 1-on-1. Ronan Daibo, the lone man back. A wrister over the top of the goal. Stays in play. Kirby corrals the puck and gets it up. Cashton Daibo. Slap shot. Oh, and that one stopped by LeBlanc. Cashton Daibo. Daibo, a centering feed. Intercepted by the Hawks. And it's cleared to Gardy with Dudjay. HRS needs a change badly here. Kirby with the takeaway. Ready with Dudjay's pass, hits Deho in the skate, and the puck gets out of the zone. There's a feed. There's a wrister, knocked down. Steal. Deho gets rid of the puck. Daibo has it roll off his stick and out. Here come the Hawks, gathering steam. It's taken back. Daibo steals the puck. He comes in. And the Hawks come back and shoot it down. 4:30 to go. Lex Marquis. Marquis, wrister, that's blocked. Dehainirukwe goes behind the net. Tries to pass it, he did, but no one was there for the black and gold. Here comes HRS, 1-on-1, Noah Norton the only man back. A wrister, Paul the save, a rebound, Paul the save! And the Mohawks get rid of it. Markley skates up the center and shoots it into HRS territory. They don't touch it, breakaway opportunity! 3:54 to go, and this is still a ball game. Face off to the left. Three-2 lead for HRS. And the Hawks get it up the wall. They high it up with Deer in on the aggressive forecheck. Ronan Daibo picks it up. He's offside. And the HRS faithful with a very sarcastic cheer for the officiating. 3-2 with 3:39 to go. The far winger was offside. Cross. And the Hawks shoot it out of the zone. Delayed icing. Waved off. Ronan. Up the wall. And it's picked up by Marvin Stacy. Stacy trying to hit Kashtin Naibo. That's hit up and into the HRS bench. 3 minutes, 9 seconds to go. And the Hawks lead it 3-2. They ruled that it rode up the stick of the HRS defender. 3:09. We're going to keep our eye out to our left here to see if Damon Paul comes out and they get the sixth attacker on. Obviously not happening yet. But the clock is the best friend of the HRS Hawks right now. Oh, wow. That's going to be a penalty, I think. And now the official has gone over to the HRS bench and is giving their team a warning. And Randy Kirby's going to the box for interference. 5-on-5, okay, matching minors to Kirby and to Taylor Tristan Jasmine. And it's going to remain 5-on-5. Hawks pick it up, 2:54 to go here. HRS 3, Kahnawake 2. Puck bounces by Noah Norton. Icing waved. Kirby. Penalty coming up on HRS. And it's holding the stick. And the Mohawks will go to work on a power play with 2:40 to go, trailing 3-2, and it's time for all hands on deck. Timeout. Timeout. Kahnawake with 2:40 remaining in what will be the most crucial 2:40 of the season.